getting so ridiculous with Hermès. Hi and very welcome. My name is Mary. This is my channel Lumi Level Up, and I'm a luxury lover on an average income, trying to be more mindful with my money. We are currently in Vienna, and the plan is to check out the Hermès boutique today and maybe even get a little something, but we'll see. So the intro was filmed in the hotel in Vienna, and I'm back in my living room now to share my little shopping experience with you. I thought that I could make a little vlog, that I could maybe film a little bit at Hermès, that I could get something, and already in the intro that I filmed I was not sure if I would end up buying something, but I was quite optimistic and I thought I would not end up buying something because they might not have the exact color combination that I would like to get. I don't want to spoiler completely what I wanted to get, because hopefully one day I will get it, then we will make a little unboxing video, but it would be a belt. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't know that belts are rare items at Hermès as well. If I would have known so, maybe I would have been prepared for the way my shopping experience turned out, which was not even a shopping experience because I did not buy anything. But let me talk you through it. We were in Vienna just for 2 days because we helped the little brother of my husband to move to Vienna, where he is living now. On the second day, which was a Saturday, we decided, well, did we decide, or much rather I decide, we could check out the Hermès boutique because hubby wanted to get me something for my birthday, which was already back in September, but we wanted to get it in store because the item I wanted, I never saw one of those online until the day before we visited the boutique, because I was checking back the website because I wanted to make sure that it's the same prices in Austria than they are in Germany, because they have a different kind of tax. I did not want to pay more just because we possibly would get the item in Vienna. I checked the website to compare some prices in Germany and Austria, and oh, what a surprise! Suddenly one of those items, one of those belts that I wanted, was available on the website, so I know the price now, and I know now that they are available online every once in a while. When we arrived at the Hermès boutique in Vienna, in the center of the luxury shopping area, there was already a line. 3 ladies that were one group were in front of us, then it was us, and we were waiting outside for maybe 3 minutes, then someone left the boutique, the 3 ladies were allowed to enter. I thought that we would be the next ones to be allowed to go inside, but the doorman was like, oh, come inside as well, you don't have to wait outside. It was not bad weather, it was not raining, but it was kind of cool and windy, so it was nice that we were allowed to at least wait in line inside. It was quite busy. It was, I think, 10:30 in the morning. The store only opens at 10 on Saturdays. There could not have already been that much sold that day. There were some SAs, well, showing stuff to people, and there was one lady at the counter talking to the new entry people, but she as well had some clients already. So the group of 3 in front of me, unfortunately I did not hear exactly what they wanted, but the SA was like, well, you would have to wait at least 1 hour and then we can check if we have it for you. I just heard that one of them wanted to buy something, either in black or gold. So unfortunately, that's all the infos I have. I'm quite sure it was not a bag, because, well, you probably do not get a bag by just coming there. Then they were not that happy about it, because they were like, if we have to wait for an hour and it's not even sure if you have an item like that, can you check maybe if there is one? The SA was a little bit annoyed because she was like, I can try, but it's so busy today and I have already so many people waiting. I don't know, you have to wait for sure half an hour before I can give you any more information. The ladies group was already talking to each other if maybe just the person that wanted to buy something would stay and the other 2 might go strolling around furthermore. And I was already looking at hubby and was like, you can leave, I'm fine to wait an hour to see the item that I want to buy, but if you don't want to wait with me, it's totally fine. You can leave, I can entertain myself in the store. But he was like, no, I'm going to wait. Let's see what they even tell you. Maybe it's quicker for you, or I don't know. So he didn't want to leave right away. Then it would have been my turn, but an Asian lady popped up from somewhere in the back of the store. She did not line up in the line. She was already in the store for longer than we have waited, and it was about 10 minutes that we waited in lines. I didn't want to cause a scene just because that Asian lady, it was not her turn, but she interrupted. She wanted to see something as well, and I don't know what it was that she wanted to see, but she was already quite annoyed and snappy and was like, yeah, but I want to buy it, or I don't even know. The three ladies in front of me, they were Austrian themselves. I was able to hear it from the dialect. The Asian lady was speaking English, and the SA got a little bit annoyed as well, and she was just like, I cannot give the service to you now. I have 10 clients waiting already, and if they see that I treat you now, she cannot do it, and you have to wait for about an hour and then we can check. That was the kind of conversation both of the people in front of me experienced. Then it was my turn, and I was like, I would like to look at that belt. I mentioned the name of the belt, which I'm not going to mention here because I don't want to spoiler it. The SA did not check anything. She was just straight like, oh, we don't have that. I did expect a lot, but I did not expect that about half an hour after the store opened, they don't have one of those very basic kind of belts. I did not even say any kind of leather collar or hardware collar or anything. I just wanted to look at that belt, and she immediately was like, we don't have it. I was like, in entire Vienna you don't have a belt like that. And then she was like, it's a very popular belt and they are very hard to get, and even if they are available online, they'll get sold out in seconds. I was too happy, like, then I should have bought that belt yesterday when it was available online, but it was not the color combination I wanted. I just wanted to kind of see her reaction, and she did not say anything at all. I would expect, if I'm asking for a belt and they don't have that belt, that she would at least offer to maybe show me some other belts, but she didn't say anything at all. Maybe she was already stressed when she had 10 clients already waiting and she was not willing to deal with me, especially since I said I want to look at that belt. Maybe if I would have said I want to buy that belt, maybe it would have been a different story. Maybe she just didn't want to waste her time, but she didn't suggest anything at all. Then Habi was like, well, is there anything else you would like to look at? But I was so bamboozled with her reaction and her just straight up saying, we don't have that belt and it's so hard to get. I never thought that way about a belt, so that I just was like, well, no, I don't think there is anything else that I want to look at. Thank you. And we left. I didn't film anything at all inside of the boutique because when we were waiting in line, I thought that I maybe would have some time later on in the boutique, especially when I heard that all the others would have to wait 1 hour. I thought, if I can stroll around in the store for an hour, I will find some time to film. But then when she did not offer me to look at anything, I don't know. I was just so surprised that I did not even consider that I could at least look at some other stuff. And I'm not even sure if you are allowed to walk around in the boutique on your own if there is no client advisor that has any kind of time for you. Overall, I just think it was not a very pleasant experience. Obviously, I don't know. Have you ever heard that Hermès belts are hard to get? Is it me? Am I the problem and stupid to not know that? Seriously, I never thought it's hard to get a belt. I don't know, I'm going to insert you my outfit. Was I not dressed appropriately to be offered anything at Hermès? I mean, my coat was Hermès, but obviously you cannot see that from the outside. The bag I was wearing is the Prada Clio, which maybe the patent leather in that bright color doesn't look very high-end. I had it on my shoulder, so you probably were not even able to see there's a label on the bag. Maybe they just did not think that I would spend anything at all. I don't know what it is. I really feel bad saying that, but I was disappointed. I left the store with such a bad feeling. Apparently even a belt is hard to get, and they did not have a single one in store. I was not expecting to 100% go home with a belt and buy it that day, because as I said, I was not sure if they would have the color combination that I want, and it was not even just one color combination that I would want. I had several options that I would be fine with. I wanted to see the belt and I wanted to try it on, and I wanted to make sure that it is what I want, and not even seeing a single belt at all that day was just super disappointing. Right when we left that store, I felt bad because it just was not a pleasant experience, and I don't know, now, especially since I have seen those belts get offered on the website, I probably will stalk the website. Actually, I do enjoy more to purchase on the website, even though it's hard to get what you want. They don't pop up very often, but just that whole interaction was so unpleasant, and I felt like an idiot not even being shown anything or being offered to look at anything. It's just might be as well because the SA immediately was able to tell that I'm a tourist, because with Austrian and German, it's comparable to American English and British English, but even more. It's not just the accent, the dialect. It's a bigger difference between those languages, but still, if you speak German, you can understand Austrian, and if you speak Austrian, you can understand German. Did I say the same thing twice right now? I don't know. So you are able to talk, but you can definitely hear that it's a different language. Maybe she was not even in the mood dealing with me when I'm just a tourist and I'm not having a relationship or trying to build up a relationship there. Maybe it was because she already had that many clients. 10 waiting. I don't know where they were waiting. I didn't see them. Yes, it was a how do you call it? There was the ground floor and another floor. Maybe all the other 10 clients were waiting upstairs already. I don't know. I'm a little bit sad that I didn't look at anything else, because at least I should have looked around maybe, but it's just the way it is. It was an unpleasant experience. I'm not looking forward to visit a Hermès boutique again soon, because I don't like going into a store and being treated like an idiot that cannot purchase anything. I don't know. I don't even know if this is worth its own video, but I kind of wanted to share my experience in the Hermès boutique in Vienna with you. Have you ever experienced something similar? Did you know that belts are hard to get now as well? Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time, and bye! I feel like I didn't make much sense today. Once again, haha, because I didn't have notes. And hubby was cooking in the kitchen right next to that room, so I hope there were no strange noises. And then it was my turn. And I was like, maybe I'm just not good enough to shop at Hermès. That seems to be the thing.